Hey guys, so we are over at Universal's Endless Summer Surfside Resort. There are two parts of Endless Summer, Surfside and Dockside. This is Surfside, which is only two buildings, so a smaller resort. And this is the 2-bedroom suite. This is also an ADA, a handicap accessible unit, so you will see minor changes. One thing I love about this room, this is the 2 bedrooms. You have the 2 queen beds here in the main room when you walk through the door. You have the TV. Now this is actually electric for the curtains, which in the video I didn't get to work, but I promise it works. I was able to get it to function after I stopped recording. It just was something silly. But great views. Those windows are all the way up to the ceiling, so they are always great views. This was a pool view, and unfortunately we were here at night. This is the quote-unquote master bedroom. You can see the pool here that I was talking about, and it is a surfboard shape, which of course we're at Surfside. This is also a queen bed. Now these beds were a little bit lower, which I think is because we were in a handicap. There was also a little closet there. Honestly, could hang up maybe a couple days worth of clothes. But then we've got the bathroom. Again, this is an ADA tub room, so the bathroom is going to be a bit bigger to hold those handicapped people. There is no storage under the sink, again, because this is handicapped. But one thing that's great about the 2-bedroom suite is this little kitchenette here. So you do have some shelving for like snacks, microwave, mini fridge, little sink, and underneath all the bags is a little picnic table. Great at Surfside.
Personally, a little particular about my salty and my sweet together. Now, they don't say what this is, but obviously by the photo, I'm thinking this is jambalaya. They, of course, are going to have some iconic New Orleans dishes. They did that every year, like they have the beignets. So, of course, all for that. That's part of why you go to Mardi Gras, is to try some of that, you know, New Orleans Cajun food. Now, speaking from my experience last year, one thing I noticed is the New Orleans booths were the busiest booths. They had the longest line, and last year they had 2 New Orleans booths. One had the desserts, so that's where you get the beignets, and I think they even had some kind of king cake version thing. The dessert one was busier than the food one. So, but speaking of last year, let's take a look at some of my favorites from last year, and hopefully they are returning for this year. So this is in Brazil. I do not know how to pronounce the name. I will butcher it, but this is the cheese bread. This was delicious, hot, warm. It was under the warmer, gooey cheese inside, and of course, very easy to split, biteable. So really liked this. This was actually the drink in Brazil. As you can see, you can kind of see the cheese bread beside it. I highly recommend getting the souvenir cup because last year it was $17. The refill was only $13. So if you're gonna have more than one drink, the souvenir was 20 ounces, a regular drink was 12 ounces, and the refill costs as much as the 12 ounce. So, plus it lights up. Cool little souvenir, and honestly, it's not dated, so I'm wondering if I could bring mine again this year. Shh, secret. Now this is a fried green tomato po' boy, and of course chips. Really hope they bring this back this year. It was delicious. The only flaw is I had to wait about 15 minutes for this, and the line was not long. It did not take me long to order the food. It took me 15 minutes to get the food, and there was one person in front of me. So that was a little letdown. This is in Germany. This is the cheese spatzel. I'm not going to pronounce the German name because I, again, will butcher it. And this is crispy onions on top. Just delicious. Again, this was really quick to get. It was under the warmer. And I think Germany was probably the lowest line that I saw when I went. This was probably my favorite thing, but I have a love-hate feeling whenever I see this photo and think about eating this. So this is the creme brulee crepe. This is at the crepe station and I think that they're still gonna have crepes there. They're calling it France. delicious, had an oh my god moment, but just like the po' boy, it didn't take me long to order the food. It took me long to get the food. Now, there were a lot of people waiting for food here. I waited, not even exaggerating, at least 20 minutes to get this crepe. I will probably think twice about ordering a crepe based on the crowd waiting around this year. That was probably my only negative thing I can say about my experience at Mardi Gras at Universal Orlando last year was I felt like I waited longer for the food than I'm used to from, like, say, an Epcot festival. So hopefully that's something that they will fix, or maybe this is normal. Maybe I've been spoiled by Epcot, I don't know. But anyway, that's my review of what they said they're gonna have and what I had last year. Let me know in the comments below. Did you try something else? Did you wait as long as I did last year? And what are you excited for food wise at Universal Orlando Mardi Gras this year? See you next time.